Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium Fastback Coupe, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do that, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. In some ways, the 2020 Ford Mustang is just as you'd expect it to be. It has rear-wheel drive, an available 5-liter V8 engine, and all sorts of factory options to make it faster, louder, and more distinctive. What you might not expect about the Mustang is the way Ford has committed to the standard 4-cylinder engine. Base Mustangs used to be underpowered and unloved, but not anymore. The 2020 EcoBoost Mustang comes with a turbocharged 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine that cranks out a stout 310 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. From there, you can add a series of performance upgrades such as a MagneRide adjustable suspension, a power bump of up to 330 horsepower, and bigger brakes. No longer are the high-performance bits saved exclusively for the V8 GT. Inside, the 2020 Ford Mustang is much the same as it has been for the past few years. Highlights include a pleasing retro design fitted with the latest technology options such as Ford's Sync infotainment system and adaptive cruise control. The 2020 Ford Mustang is available in EcoBoost, EcoBoost Premium, GT, GT Premium, and Bullitt trim levels for coupe body styles. Convertibles are available in all but the base GT and Bullitt trims. The GT Premium is offered in a convertible. The 2020 Mustang EcoBoost Premium Fastback is powered by a turbocharged 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine that makes 310 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, like I mentioned before. Now, to that, they add a 6-speed manual transmission. That's standard, but you can get a 10-speed automatic, which is an option. Other mechanical equipment includes a limited slip rear differential, launch control, and that's only with the manual gearbox, and electronic line lock to facilitate burnouts at the track only, of course. Let's quickly talk about what standard features come on the 2020 Mustang EcoBoost Premium. Now, the Premium starts at $31,685, and it pretty much has the same equipment on it as the base model Premium. So, or a base model EcoBoost. So let's kind of go over a few of the key features real fast. Okay, let's talk about standard features for the 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium. It keeps all the same hardware as your standard EcoBoost, which has keyless entry and ignition, a 6-speaker sound system. It's got Ford Pass Connect, which includes remote start, 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, remote services that allow you to check your vehicle from a smartphone app. It's got all of those features which comes on the base model EcoBoost, but the EcoBoost Premium adds a few more things, and these are notable. It gets 18-inch wheels, leather upholstery, which is a big deal. You get revised cabin trim, so it looks a little nicer in an EcoBoost Premium. You get power adjustable front seats, a 9-speaker audio system actually. Now you get the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, an 8-inch touchscreen with the Sync 3 infotainment system. So actually, the EcoBoost Premium is a big bump up from the base model EcoBoost. And then with the EcoBoost and the EcoBoost Premium models, they have an available high-performance package, which adds a high-performance version of that 2.3-liter engine, which boosted by 20 horsepower. So now that engine will make 330 horsepower, but it still makes the same 350 pound-feet of torque. You also get larger brakes with 4-piston calipers, 19-inch wheels with summer tires, a shorter differential ratio, a bigger radiator, so improved cooling, active exhaust, stiffer front springs, a special front air splitter, a larger rear spoiler, and specialized track-oriented suspension tuning. Now, that high-performance package also allows access to the EcoBoost handling package in the coupe only, which adds adaptive MagneRide suspension dampers and wider wheels. So the wheels would be 19 by 9.5, and you get Pirelli Corsa 4 tires on that. So you can get real sporty with the EcoBoost Premium, and we certainly are. The 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium is better than it's ever been thanks to the availability of performance-enhancing options such as the high-performance package we just covered. It's a great pick, I think, the EcoBoost Premium. if you're on a limited budget, want better fuel economy, or you just don't care about having a V8 engine under the hood. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium Fastback. It's right here where I've got the cursor. We can see that the starting price, like I said, is $31,685. Now, the base model EcoBoost is $26,670. Gets the same fuel economy and all that. It's got the same engine and everything, as long as you don't add the high performance package or anything. But what I'm saying is you get a lot of stuff. You get the leather interior. You got a lot of extras that they're giving you. Apple CarPlay, power adjustable front seats, 9-speaker audio system. You're getting a lot of extra things in the premium over the Fastback for not a lot of money is what I'm trying to get at. So it's a pretty good deal. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's check the features. Let's check the colors and all that. And then we'll jump and do a build and price. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Oh, real quick, if you're interested in the V8 powered Mustang GT, check out the build and price review I did of a 2019 Ford Mustang GT Premium Fastback Coupe. I'll put a link up in the corner right now. Okay, let's check out some of these features they want to show us here in the interior of the 2020 Ford Mustang. We've got these little clickable tabs here. There looks to be 3 of them. So it's going to give us some information probably about that instrument cluster and all of that. So let's jump into that real fast. Here they're just letting us know that the Mustang comes with available heated and cooled front seats. So full ventilation on these. And they're just letting us know that the EcoBoost Premium and the GT Premium, it's the premium trims, whether it's the V8 engine or the 4-cylinder engine, it's the premium trims of those engines that get you into, or those configurations or trim levels that get you into the leather seats. Okay, and they let you know that those seats are leather trimmed with perforated inserts in ebony, ceramic, or tan. There's also an optional heated steering wheel, which doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but you know what? On super cold days, when the steering wheel is cold, you got to keep your hands on that, and you're one of those people where that just doesn't work for you, a heated steering wheel is actually spot on. Oh, FYI, that heated steering wheel, that's an available option. It wasn't standard. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. And then lastly, they want to tell us about the push-button start, and I think that is standard equipment. Yeah, you get keyless entry and ignition as standard even on the base model EcoBoost that starts at $26,000 and change. So yeah, push-button start, standard. Okay, this is cool, worth noting and stopping for. So here is the exclusive 12-inch fully configurable LCD digital instrument cluster, which luckily, you know, you can, and this is very cool, obviously you've got all this digitized, you can reconfigure this the way you want, etc., etc. That's all cool. The best part is that, yeah, it's standard on the Bullitt and GT500 Mustangs. Those are super expensive. It better be standard. But at least it's optional on our EcoBoost Premium, and it's also optional on the GT Premium. So the premium trim levels have the option of putting this reconfigurable LCD screen in their car. We're certainly going to do that. Here they're just showing some different ways that you can reconfigure that. You see that? Look at that. That's pretty cool. You see that? All right, let's move on. So here, let's find out about some technology, some smart technology that this 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium comes in. They want to talk about a few slides like Ford Pass Connect and Ford Pass and Sync 3 and Ford Plus Alexa. So let's discover this smart technology. I'm sure this isn't all standard equipment, like we know the Sync 3 isn't, but let's find out. So first up is the Ford Pass Connect. And so really what it is a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot that's powered by AT&T, gives you up to 10 devices could connect, although there's only 4 seats in the car. So, but you could have a bunch of devices. The thing is, if you have your own phone, a lot of phones, they themselves have hotspots. And so that's always been my thing about in-vehicle hotspots. I guess that is kind of cool to just have a car that has the Wi-Fi hotspot, but it's just one more bill really at the end of the day. But it's worth noting that this hotspot is good for up to 50 feet outside the vehicle. Then there's Ford Pass. It says it's a one-stop app that can help you move freely throughout your day. So you can receive key vehicle info and schedule service with this app. You can use Ford to conveniently pay. You can use Ford Pay to conveniently pay for service, compare fuel prices, find parking, get help, etc., etc. So yeah, so far they haven't said that this was either standard or optional. So we're going to kind of assume that this might just come with it. As a matter of fact, it does. We do know it does. Ford Pass Connect is standard, as is the 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. Yeah, it is. That's standard stuff. This Sync 3, however, is not standard. The base model EcoBoost does not get Sync 3. You got to get the EcoBoost Premium to get yourself into Sync 3. And then once you get yourself into Sync 3, well, that's when you got Apple CarPlay, you got Android Auto, you got the navigation, via the available navigation. So maybe navigation is still an option, but now you're getting into the more of the tech. And obviously, honestly, if you have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, you can connect to your maps. You don't necessarily need the available navigation. Then there's the Ford Plus Alexa, and this is all part of the available Sync 3 link and app and all that. Apparently, you can control supported home devices through your phone, through the car. To me, I think it's just very gimmicky. I don't think that you even need this in the car at all, right? Because it helps with navigation and traffic information, but you already have all that. If you already have a it gets redundant after a while. If Ford is making the Sync 3 and you can put navigation in there, and then you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and you can do navigation, but what do you need Alexa for to also offer you navigation and traffic information? Why do you need that? Or why do you need to control? I guess controlling smart home devices, but guess what? You have a smartphone, and your smartphone's going to have an app to control your home devices. You don't necessarily need to do that through your car. Like I said, it just seems very gimmicky, but nonetheless, there it is. Then you have Ford and Waze. Waze is another navigation. So here's another navigation. Now, I've seen Waze in action, and it's crowdsourced navigation, so maybe it is a little bit different, etc., etc., etc. But at the end of the day, again, it's another navigation system. How many navigation systems do they need to offer you in this Ford? I mean, it's almost getting kind of ridiculous. Like I said, you got iPhone, you got your Android Auto, you got all that. I'm not trying to take away from the Waze or anything like that, but yeah. Okay, this is getting funny. Now, of course, I was thinking it earlier. I was going to say something about Sirius XM radio. Of course, there's an available Sirius XM radio, 150 channels, etc., etc. You get a 6-month trial subscription when you buy a new 2020 Ford Mustang. But here's the funny thing. Yeah, you could also do this. It, too, offers some kind of navigation system. So, yeah, an available voice-activated navigation system. And travel information. So that must just be the biggest thing on the planet, because I don't think anybody other than Ford offers you this many ways to have a navigation system in your vehicle. Okay, now that we learned about navigation systems and how we can incorporate one into our 2020 Mustang, let's cover exterior colors. Let's talk about exterior colors. That's a little simpler. Let's do that. This color that we're looking at is called Rapid Red. There's a Rapid Red. What color is this here? This one's called, let's see, Twister Orange. And then we have Velocity Blue. We have Grabber Lime. Let me scroll down a little bit so I can actually see all that. Grabber Lime, Shadow Black, Magnetic. We have Iconic Silver, Kona Blue, a Race Red, and an Oxford White. A lot of exterior color choices for our EcoBoost Premium Fastback for 2020. Let's also check this photo gallery. So we're learning about features along the way. We stopped to learn some colors. Now let's jump into this gallery and let's just check. We're not going to read all the little slides, the little summaries below each photo. We're just going to go through the photos so we can see the exterior design, see what the interior looks like, and, talk about that a little bit. So let's jump into those. Probably not that many slides. Okay, this first slide reminds me of like a Dodge Charger website, like the Dodge website for the Dodge Charger, because when you go over there, they got to show you all smoke and tires. They got to let you know that it's a performance coupe. We got it. We got it that it's a performance car. You can smoke the tires. Just because you can doesn't make it a good idea, right? So yeah, the car looks great. It's very, very attractive. We probably won't spend time looking at all the slides because they're doing all these super cool looking slides. We're not really showing the car. And so I don't want to spend time doing all stuff like this where they're showing all the burnouts that the car probably made. So yeah, we see what the exterior looks like. It's very attractive. I think the Mustang is extremely beautiful. Is it nicer than a Camaro? I don't know. Oh, speaking of Camaro, yeah, I've actually done a build and price of the 2019 Chevy Camaro, but I did it as a 1SS Coupe with the wicker package and a sway bar upgrade. So what that means is, as we're looking here at the 5.0, what that means is I did a Camaro with a V8 engine. I did a Camaro with a V8 engine, and I don't think I did a leather in it because it would have been like a 2LT or something like that. If you're interested in that video anyway, I'll go ahead and put a link up in the corner right now. Okay, that was enough exterior photos that look all like flashy looking and noir and all Hollywood looking. I don't want to look at photos like that, so we're not going to spend much time doing that. Let's just go through the interior real fast. Interior looks nice. Interior is good looking. Did you catch this shot over here? See this one right here? This one doesn't have the LCD screen. You can see that it's got the pods. That one's got the LCD screen there. That one does not in this shot. LCD screen. This one doesn't. See, it's pictures like this. It's pictures like this. I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see that. I want to see the car. Here we go. Here's a nice shot of one with the activated 8-inch touchscreen. FYI, the EcoBoost Premium, which we're going to build in price, does have this 8-inch touchscreen. So it is a bump. That's what I'm saying. They give you a lot of stuff for just like $3,000 and change over the base model EcoBoost. Okay, let's cover again real fast and a nice little summary how they got it here. The specs for the EcoBoost, all right? And when I say the specs for the EcoBoost, I'm really talking about the engine specs, because as we look at this, it's all talking about the engine stuff, because really the only difference between the EcoBoost, a base model EcoBoost, and the EcoBoost Premium is like leather interior, stuff like that. The engine is the same. So, 2.3 liter engine, 4-cylinder, 310 horse, 350 pound-feet of torque. It's turbocharged. It's got direct injection, twin independent variable cam timing, and then of course there's that high performance package that we can add that'll bump up the horsepower by 20. Okay, and so that gives us 330 horsepower. You get an active exhaust. 90% of that available torque from 3,000 RPM is available with this particular motor. It's the most powerful inline 4-cylinder in America, this EcoBoost, if you do it with the high performance, right? The high performance version. And it's the most powerful EcoBoost engine ever in a Mustang, and that is available only with the high performance package, which we will certainly be getting on ours. Okay, let's talk and go over some safety information real fast. Let's find out some safety features. They say that the Ford Safe and Smart package, this suite of driver assist technologies include pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, auto high beam headlamps, lane keep and alert, adaptive cruise control, and rain sensing wipers. What I didn't hear is I didn't hear the word standard. And so that's probably, well, it says it right here, the very first word, it says available. So this is not a standard equipment. It's going to be bundled into some kind of package. But I think safety technology is important. I mean, that's part of the thing on a new car. It's great that new cars have all this technology, and they look great, and they're fast, and they got all this performance and sport. But what's also cool is they have all this safety technology that can save our lives. So I'm not going to read all the. The paragraph that's below here. You can always pause the video to do that, because most of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, especially when you have a little visual aid here. This is an available, this available feature, right? Pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. It's a available feature. Then you got this lane keep alert that can help you stay in your lane. It too is an available feature, right? Well, this is all bundled into one available package. Here you've got adaptive cruise control. This thing can even stop your vehicle, and it can even resume your speed. This should be standard. It says Bliss with cross-traffic alert. This feature can help detect and alert you to vehicles in your blind spot, and also while you're backing out of parking situation, like if you're at the grocery or at the mall or something like that. Very cool. Here's a nice little snippet of information about that available high performance package for the EcoBoost, right? And the EcoBoost handling package. I forgot about that. We gotta throw that on. So our EcoBoost is going to be loaded up. EcoBoost Premium, I'm sorry, is going to be loaded up with a bunch of sport. We're going all the way. The damping system, the 3.55 Torsen limited slip rear axle, with the Pirelli Corsa tires. Awesome MagnaRide suspension. Yeah, we're gonna totally do that. Speaking of the MagnaRide damping system, it says this system responds 1,000 times per second for each damper to the road. So it's going to smooth out the road and, yeah, really be a responsive suspension system. Of course, there are selectable driver modes, the available selector driver modes. That's pretty cool. There are, let's see, normal, snow and wet, sport, track, or even drag strip modes. Well, you can't be all show. I'm sorry, you can't be all go and can't stop. You know what I mean? You got to have, as fast as your engine is, you got to have brakes that are equally up to the task. So here they're talking about high performance brakes, or in the EcoBoost model, they're letting you know that you got the 12.5-inch rotors. For us, the GT models and the EcoBoost performance package, which we're going to have, we get 4-piston brakes. In the front, we get 4-piston with 14-inch vented rotors. In the back, it's single piston with 13-inch rotors. Okay, this is also worth noting, selectable electronic power assisted steering. So this gives you 3 modes so you can control how you want your steering wheel to feel. There's a comfort, normal, or sport. I like the sport mode. Down here at the bottom, it says requires increased steering effort, delivering a more immediate connection to the road. I like the sport. I'd probably just drive around in sport all the time. Okay, I think we actually learned everything we need to know about the 2020 Ford Mustang. Let's actually jump into the build and price of our EcoBoost Premium. We're going to select Build Your Own, which happens to be the name of this channel. Okay, so we are doing a Fastback. We're not doing a convertible. We're going to do the EcoBoost Premium Fastback. Yeah, here it is, $31,685. So, yeah, let's go ahead and configure this one. Okay, so first thing we need to do is select our paint colors. I'm not crazy about any of these paints. I am partial to that Oxford white, though. So I think we're going to do the Oxford white. We are not going to do any decals on our car. We're not going to do any decals on ours. Do we want a painted roof? What would that look like if we did a painted roof? That would be the black accent package. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think I want the black accent package. It seems cool. We might end up getting it removed because we're doing the performance package and all that, and that might end up removing that. So just note that. But as it stands right now, we have the black appearance package with no racing stripes, no hood stripes or anything like that. Okay. Oh, all right. We got the drop down. So powertrain, EcoBoost engine. Yep, we know. We want the 2.3 high performance EcoBoost engine. That's going to give us the 330 horsepower and all of that. So, yep, we're going to select that. Let's see what the price jumps up to, because right now we're at $34,420. We select this, what are we jumping up to? $38,420. Yep, there you go. They removed the painted black roof. I figured that was going to come off at some point. All right, transmissions. Do we want the automatic or do we want the 6-speed? We want the automatic, I think. Let's go ahead and throw the 10-speed automatic on there. Now we're sitting at 40 grand. Let's talk packages here. We already had the leather seats. I thought we had the Sync 3 heated mirrors. Oh, right here is where we get the 8 gauge cluster right here, the 12-inch LCD gauge cluster, heated steering wheel, voice-activated touchscreen navigation system. It's $2,200. Yeah, we want that. Let's go ahead and get that. We already have the high-performance package. Black accent package we can't get. EcoBoost handling package. That comes with that MagnaRide suspension, better brakes, 19-inch tires, 19-inch wheels, and a 355 limited slip rear end, and yeah, the Pirelli Corsa tires. I want to go ahead and get that package. We're going to fully kit ours out. Let's go ahead and get the wheel locks. What's the pony package? We're probably not going to get that. Oh, no, we can't get that. That's just appearance junk. Pony package, wheel and stripe package, carbon sport interior package. We might be down for that. Alcantara door inserts. Nah, I don't want the Alcantara. I just don't think that stuff wears very well. Ford Safe and Smart package. That's all that safety stuff that we just looked at. Yeah, go ahead and give me that for $1,000. Let's see. Exterior. We're going to leave the wheels the way they are. We've got these 19-inch wheels. We're leaving them. There are some other cool ones, but I don't want to potentially remove the package that we've got on there, so we're going to leave it. We've got the active exhaust. We don't need an engine block heater. We have the Magna Ride suspension. I don't think we're going to do a spare tire. We're going to keep our spoiler. Rear spoiler blade deck lid. I don't think so. Let's see. What else is there? What else? We have the wheel locks. We're not changing our tires. We're not changing our rear end. I think, let's check the interior. Oh, yeah, let's check interior real fast. And what do we want? Do we want tan? If we do tan, we got to remove some stuff. So, no. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I was doing the wrong thing. We premium leather down here. Premium leather. What's the midnight blue and grabber? That leather is kind of nice. On the Oxford white, you would think you would get the midnight blue with the grabber blue stitch if you did the blue paint. But it's kind of nice to have that little blue in there. It's kind of interesting. And with the white Oxford white, it actually works. Let's see what the showstopper interior looks like, though. That's not a showstopper. That makes me want to turn away. But then they have the Recaro leather. What's that all about? Recaro premium leather. So we can get Recaro seats. Let's see. So we'd have to add Recaro leather trim front sport seats. Remove the premium leather trim. Yeah, we want to make sure it's not removing anything we don't want to be removed. So yes, let's do that. I think I'd be happier with these seats. Ooh, look at those seats. They're quite sporty. Do we have a better look at those seats? No, we do not. All right, so those seats look quite sporty. We're going to do the Recaro seats, so we're happy there. Let's see. I think we're probably good. I don't think that's attractive, this linked graphite aluminum finish for the instrument panel. I don't think that's cute at all. So we're not doing that. 6-way power driver seat with memory lumbar. I think we already have power seats already bundled in a package. I think climate control front seats, heated and cooled. I think we have that as a package. And I think we're good. Do we want the premium carpeted floor mats? Yeah, why not? Let's get those. And then, oh, wait a minute. They want to remove stuff. Let's say no. Let's just leave the floor liners alone. We're going to leave the floor liners out of it. We already have the high-end stereo system. Oh, we can get the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Let's go ahead and get the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Yeah, that certainly works. Yeah, let's go ahead and change that. Let's hit the info on that, see if it gives us a little more. 12 speakers over 9. Yeah, it's going to definitely bump. This is an expensive Mustang. It's going to be an expensive Mustang, but boy, it is certainly the Mustang we want. All right, we've gone through everything. Let's hit the summary. Okay, we're looking at $48,195. Life for this vehicle started at $31,000. So, I mean, we've optioned this bad boy up like a Porsche. The only difference is a Porsche would have been like another $25,000 on top of this thing because the prices. But this Mustang is pretty awesome. Thing is, can we? Yep, I can go ahead and print off this build summary. So, if you like, they say base price $33,000. If you like the way that I built and priced or built and spec'd this 2020 Mustang EcoBoost Premium Fastback, then you can download the build summary in the description below. Okay, awesome car. Awesome car. I like the Ford Mustang. Yeah, it's a little spendy, but that doesn't detract me from this car. I think it's worth all the money. You got a lot of raciness in this car. This is really cool that you can get this EcoBoost and it throws down and you got all the sport that you want. And it's under $50,000. It's all good. Is it better than a Camaro? I don't know. Go check out that Camaro video and you let me know. Other than that, I'm going to wrap this video up. 2 thumbs up for the Mustang. So, if you found this build and price review helpful of the 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium Fastback Coupe, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.